Russian mercenary chief Yevgeny Prigozhin is believed dead after a private jet on which he was listed as a passenger crashed north of Moscow with no survivors. He spearheaded a mutiny against Russia's top army brass in June. Others have opposed Russian President Vladimir Putin or his interests and died or come close to death in mysterious circumstances. The Kremlin has denied involvement in each of the following cases. First, Alexei Navalny, Russia's most prominent opposition leader. He was poisoned in Siberia in 2020 with what Western experts concluded was the military nerve agent Novichok, and flown to Germany for treatment. Navalny earned admiration around the world for voluntarily returning to Russia in 2021. He was immediately arrested and is now serving jail terms amounting to around 20 years. Sergei Skripal was a former Russian double agent who passed secrets to British intelligence. He and his daughter Yulia were found unconscious on a bench in the English city of Salisbury in March 2018. British officials said they'd been poisoned by Novichok. They were taken to the hospital in critical condition, but both survived. Russian opposition activist Vladimir Kara-Murza says he believes attempts were made to poison him in 2015 and 2017. A German laboratory later found elevated levels of mercury, copper, manganese and zinc in him, according to medical reports seen by Reuters. Alexander Litvinenko, an ex-KGB agent and outspoken critic of Putin, died in 2006 at London's Millennium Hotel. He'd drunk green tea laced with polonium-210, a rare and potent radioactive isotope, British officials said. A British inquiry concluded in 2016 that Putin probably approved the killing. Alexander Perepelichny was found dead near his luxury home outside London after he'd been out jogging in November 2012. He sought refuge in Britain in 2009 after helping a Swiss investigation into a Russian money laundering scheme. British police ruled out foul play.
This has been a detailed and exhaustive process.
Despite suspicions of murder. Traces of a rare and deadly poison from the Gelsemium plant were found in his stomach, a pre-inquest hearing heard. Viktor Yushchenko, then a Ukrainian opposition leader, was poisoned during the campaign for the 2004 presidential election. He ran on a pro-Western ticket against the pro-Moscow Prime Minister. He said he was poisoned while having dinner outside Kiev with officials from the Ukrainian security services. His body was found to contain 1,000 times more dioxin than normal. His face and body were disfigured by the poisoning, and he had to have dozens of operations. He later won the presidency in a rerun amid street protests dubbed the Orange Revolution. Anna Politkovskaya, a journalist who reported on human rights abuses, was shot dead outside her flat in Moscow in 2006. Her murder provoked an outcry in the West and underlined concerns about the danger to reporters working in Russia.